What's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining me today. I'm Steven from LearnEnglishGoPlaces.com. Today, I want to talk about phrasal verbs, and I want to talk about phrasal verbs that use um, up and down. So, phrasal verbs are verbs that take prepositions. So, you have a verb and then a preposition, like chill out, go up, sit down. Um, Something like that. That's the formula that a phrasal verb follows. And it's a unique feature of English that isn't really found in other languages. There are other things like it in other languages, but it's something a little bit unique about English. And so I was thinking today, as I was thinking about ideas for videos, I was thinking about this Jerry Seinfeld stand up comedy routine where he's talking about when you're a kid, when you're a little kid, everything to you is up. So you're always saying you're always using phrases um, that have the word up in them, like the phrasal verbs with up, like, hey, wait up, hold up, let me stay up. I wanna stay up, right? So these and then he was saying that when you're an adult or a parent, you're always everything's down, right? Like sit down, calm down, put that down, right? So that was kind of the joke in the video. But these different prepositions that people use, that we use in English with phrasal verbs, kind of change the meaning of the verb. So you can have a simple verb um, that means one thing when you use it alone, but then when you add um, these extra prepositions to the ends of the verbs, it changes the meaning. And so, looking at phrasal verbs with up and down, for example, let me just give you a few examples. Blow up, for example, means it can mean to explode. Something blows up, it explodes. Um, but it can also mean, think about, like, metaphorically, it explodes, like a video that goes viral, right? It becomes like a virus and goes viral. You could also say that that video explodes, which means that the video gets shared all over the internet and a lot of people see it. So that's blow up. Then you've got grow up, right? Grow up means to get older. So typically, growing up is talking about like a child that's becoming an adult. So that's growing up. Sometimes you'll hear people say grow up, which means like something like stop being immature. Like, hey, grow up, right? So that's grow up. And then another one I have on the list here, just an example, is give up, right? And which means something like to throw up your hands in the air and stop trying, like just completely give up, right? So don't give up. And then on the other side with down, you've got phrases like um, calm down, which means obviously something like calm yourself, keep cool, calm down. I had a couple of other examples here. A few other examples would be like die down. So die down means something like it doesn't have anything to do with dying, but we use that word die, which actually means to um, stop living, right? To die. But when we when we add that down to the verb die, die down, it just means uh, something comes to an end, right? Like there was a big party down the street and then things died down. The party died down. Or there was a big crowd in the street and then the crowd dispersed and you could say the crowd died down or things died down. So die down means to come to an end. Even like a fire, like if you have a fire that's blazing and then over time, what happens to the fire? It dies down, right? So it means for something to come to an end. So it has um, a relationship with the meaning of just the word die itself, but again, when you add that down to the end of the verb, it changes the meaning, right? What's another example? Buckle down. Buckle down means something like um, get ready to work hard, right? It's time to buckle down. So those are just a couple examples of how we can use up and down in phrasal verbs to change the meanings of verbs. But these are just a few examples. There are tons and tons of words that you can change their meanings just by adding these words up and down. So I'll try to talk a lot about phrasal verbs on this channel because I think it's one of the most interesting features of English, and I think one that's worth spending some time on. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks so much for joining me. LearnEnglishGoPlaces.com. Hope you have a great day and see you in the next video.